Hello and welcome sports fans to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts. We'd like to also say thank you to our local sponsors who make these live athletic streams possible. And we would ask that you would support their businesses whenever you can. I'm Terry Ross along with Malik coming to you live from Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium in Grants Pass, Oregon on the campus of the Grants Pass High School. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstore game of the night as we get set for this matchup between the Roseburg Indians and the Grants Pass Cavemen. We're in back-to-boys basketball action tonight. Coverage today is brought to you by Table Rock Sports, Oregon's leading provider of live high school athletic streams through our Lithia Superstore game center at TableRockSports.net. We also like to say welcome to our home and visiting fans watching today. Our sponsors are the ones that keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Table Rock Sports also invites you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'd like to say thank you to the over 4,500 fans who already have. Up next, the Abby's Pizza pregame show with locations to serve you throughout Southern Oregon. Make Abby's Pizza your postgame stop with a menu that covers all your family favorites. Abby's is an Oregon post-game tradition since the 1970s. We'll see you after the game at Abby's. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore game of the night. Well, we're going to do this, and then we got to do something else, I guess. So, actually, let me do this. I was going to say that you're listening to the, and you are listening to the Abby's Pizza pregame show, but I failed to do something today while I had the chance. So now I got to do it while you listen to me. But we'll be okay in just a moment here. As we'll do that and that, and we'll go like that, and let's see what we got here, because we may not have gotten everything that I thought we should get, and we did not get everything we thought I should get, but I'll give you this here on TableRockSports.net.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Abby's Pizza pregame show. And we'll talk a little bit about both of these ball clubs as we go along. As right now, the Roseburg Indians are hunting for a win. And they'd take a win over anybody at the moment, as they are 0-18 on the season. 0-6 overall. They have struggled in every area, although I would say that their offense is getting better, at least if we take a look at the scoreboard. They seem to be appearing to do a little better. But as the coach says, what does better mean? We talked to it before the game. Their defense is doing a little bit better, but, what does better mean? And so they're looking actually for a win somewhere along the line. And I don't know if tonight is going to be a good place to start looking for that win, as the Grants Pass Cavemen are playing pretty good ball right now. They've had their struggles indeed to start the season, but they have gotten much better, and so we'll see if that results in a win for them a little bit later on tonight. Right now, what the really Grants Pass is looking to do is they are looking with all they have to secure a playoff spot. And tonight, they can't quite do that, obviously. It's a little early in the season for that to happen. But I can get my computer to do what I want it to do for once. That would be wonderful. But what they can do is certainly take care of business, and that they can put Grants Pass really, or Roseburg really on notice that Grants Pass is going to be at least the number 4 team. They come into this game tonight, the Cavemen do, 6-10, 3-3 overall. 4-3 would get them right behind Sheldon. And so Sheldon does play tonight, but hopefully, you're going to have to look for I shouldn't say Sheldon, South Eugene, and South Eugene does not play tonight. That's the case, and so you could move conceivably ahead by going 4-3, and you might remain just a game behind as the South Eugene Axe are 4-2. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But you need to win this ball game, as many coaches will tell you. When you're playing a team that's struggling like Roseburg is, you need to make sure that the first thing you do is you take care of business and defeat them so that you can keep your own successes going. When we return, we'll have the starting lineups for you. Tip-off straight ahead on TableRockSports.net.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
We're looking for people like you.
Former athletes.
Parents.
Community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes. People like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
Play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
It's the President's Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Here's the starting lineups as they're walking back to the Lithia Superstore. Game of the night. Number 3, Harrison Scott, a 6-foot senior. Back from injury. He's their leading scorer. Tristan Frabel, a 5'11 junior. Jaden Kimmerly, a 6'2 senior. Preston Sprague, a 6'5 junior, and Gannon Egbert, a 6'3 junior. 4, your Grants Pass Cavemen, they're going to start off with James Traylor III, a 6-foot sophomore. Bronx Eli, a 5'10 sophomore. Nope, Weston Berg. My mistake, I thought they'd bring Bronx in, but he's a Berg, a 5'8 senior. Grady McKidrick, a 6'2 senior. Caden Dedmon, a 6'1 junior, and Jordan Rosetta, a 6'5 junior, will round out the starting lineup for the Cavemen. We should close off the Abby's Pizza pregame show by telling you that they have locations throughout Southern Oregon. You can make Abby's Pizza your post-game stop with a menu that covers all your family favorites. Abby's is an Oregon post-game tradition since the 1970s. We'll see you after the game at Abby's, and the starting 5 are taking their picture down there with a young fan. A very young fan. I'll tell you that right now. Not even old enough. Well, one of them is old enough to run, but not the other one. So Roseburg comes in here on a 3-game, or not Roseburg, but Grants Pass comes in on a 3-game winning streak. These two teams have already met twice. They met once in the Abby's tournament in a non-league situation. They've already played one league game. That was up in Roseburg, and Grants Pass won that one. So, as we say tonight, you win this game, you basically take out Roseburg, contending for a playoff spot for you, as long as you have a better record than they do, and getting that one in quickly. I want to say it was Scott, but I may be wrong about that. I'm going to give it to him for the moment. There's one put up, no good. Roseburg scrambles for the rebound. Traylor gets it to Rosetta underneath. Rosetta will put it in. Now we got to travel. Berg will inbound it. No, Berg will not inbound it. Traylor will inbound it. Berg will break. McKendrick sets for a 3. No good. Rosetta with a rebound. Gets it right back to McKendrick. McKendrick underneath. That one doesn't go either. Here finally scrumming around for the rebound. And coming out of there with it is going to be Kimmerly. Kimmerly will get it ahead to Egbert. Egbert. Offensive foul. 6:59 to go. First period. Knocked out of bounds. On a kick. We'll do it again. And Kidrick and Berger are both in backcourt in case you can't see them on our camera. Now we're ready to go. So they're going to go instead up front to Dedman, to Bergen, and back around to McKittrick to Traylor. Dedman. Going to lose it off of his foot. No, he saves it. Miraculously enough, Berg around to Traylor. Down to 19 to go. Shot clock. Into Rosetta. Rosetta manages to rescue it and then lay it in. And talking to Coach Brett Nixon. Oops, there's one in. Talking to Brett Nixon, why he was talking about one of the things they need to do is make sure that Rosetta doesn't eat him up inside. So far, not so good. Rosetta goes up, that one's blocked, gets the rebound, puts it up, he is fouled. And he'll get shots. A couple of free throw attempts coming up. The foul was on Sprague. Rosetta will have 2. Rosetta gets them, and he has all of the points for the Cavemen. Stolen away. Give it to Berg underneath. Can't do anything with it. Put it up off the glass. No good. McKittrick will get it back and put it in. Travel. On Frabel. So that's another turnover for the Indians. If they don't watch out, they're going to find themselves getting way behind. Here's Rosetta down low again. Got another one. The plan may have been to keep Rosetta out of the paint. I would say it hasn't worked that well yet. Frabel looking for somewhere to go. Nope, foul. Grant's pass. It's on Berg. Roseburg will set it up again. Sideline. Trey Brown checks into the game for the Indians. Frabel will take a seat. Brown has it off the inbound. Indians looking for some offense here. Here's a 3. That one's no good. Tipped around. Rosetta comes down with the rebound, knocking his own player over. One thing we noticed is that Grant's pass is putting the ball into the hands of Rosetta a little more, which is keeping him out of double teams, as he's able to set the offense and see it. He's done a good job passing the last couple of games. Here's Dedman getting another pass off. Nope, that was going to get stuck. Rosetta will solve it. Save it. Berg put it up and got stuck in the rim, but there was a foul. Foul's on Brown. And he will rescue Mr. Berg. And Berg will have 2 of them. So Berg with another. Missed them both. Here comes Scott into the forecourt, trying to get it over. That was trying to get it to Egbert, but couldn't do it. Egbert was stolen away. Grants Pass has it, handling it a little sloppy. Out to Dedman for three. That one's offline. Trailer with the rebound. Back to Rosetta, lay it in. After a 4-4 tie, the Cavemen are on an 8-0 run at the moment. Get it into Brown. Brown's going to lose it. It'll go out of bounds. It will stay with Roseburg. Nope. It will be a foul. It's on Berg. It would be 2 on Berg. Scott with it in his hands. Harrison Scott looking to get going, and he's their main scorer. Off to Kimmerly. Kimmerly wants to drive, but cannot. And that's tipped away. Rosetta has it. Rosetta goes up. He swung it away by Sprague. Rosetta says, what? No foul? Official says, no foul. That'll be out of bounds. Grants Pass to Dedman. Dedman in the corner. Dedman drives. Dedman pops it out to Eli. Yes, for three. Bronx Eli. And Roseburg says with that they need a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. Fans, our sponsors, make it possible to bring you our winter sports coverage. Thank you to General Manager Justin Lombardi and our title sponsor again at 2026, the Lithia Superstore on Highway 62. Your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat vehicles and trucks. It's an 11-0 run right now for the Grants Pass Cavemen with 3:44 to go here in period number 1. But it's always interesting to keep track of how long it takes the other team to get to 10 when you get into these. It's a 15-4 run if we do it that way. As right now, Grants Pass dominating. I really think that Brett Nixon felt like maybe his team was a little better prepared than they have showed here in the first quarter. Here comes Scott with it. He'll get it in the forecourt under the guard of Trailer. Now there's a switch. Dedman has him. Now Scott back again. Now we're now to Sprague. Sprague over in the corner. He gives it off to Egbert. Egbert is fouled on that drive. It's first on Trailer. More importantly, 3 team fouls apiece now. At the line is Egbert. A good way to end this scoring drought. Nope. We have a substitution as Gerlitz. Preston Gerlitz is entering the game. Dedman to the bench. And getting one is Egbert. Three by McKendrick, no good. Gerlitz with the rebound. Thought about his own three. Instead, he'll give it up to Rosetta. Rosetta being hounded by Sprague. McKendrick calls out the play. Trailer. Now in the corner to Eli. Back into McKendrick. To Rosetta. Triple teamed. Well, there's somebody open if he's triple teamed. And they lost it. Taking it away is Harrison and a foul. It's going to go on Rosetta, I believe. That is the 4th team foul on the Cavemen. No foul shots quite yet. We need 5 1/4 with 2:47 to go. The Cavemen are threatening to put Roseburg at the line. Brown takes off, throws up a hook. It doesn't go anywhere. Rosetta ahead to Trailer. Trailer to the basket. Put it in. Now we're getting into helter-skelter basketball underneath. No good. That was Scott that had that one roll off on him. And here underneath to the foul. It's on Brown, his second. Only 4, though, on Roseburg, so no shots yet, but we're at 2:22 to go. Well, I assume we're going to start seeing some foul shots here pretty quickly. Trailer backing it out, gives it to Rosetta. Rosetta will rarely shoot a 3. That one goes out of bounds. Not that Rosetta won't shoot a 3, it's just that he rarely does. Scott into the forecourt. He'll shoot a 3. He'll shoot from anywhere on court. He puts one up. That one's no good. McKittrick with the rebound. Fires it ahead to Eli, and they get it off to Trailer, and Trailer lays it in. That's knocked out of bounds. McKittrick rising up to knock that out. The pass was intended for Marcus Lobo, but Lobo never got it. Brown is out. Sprague is out into the game. Gavin Michael. And there were 2 substitutions, so I guess we'll get them here in a moment. Egbert. Oh, Sprague didn't go out. He has it right now. Here's a 3 that's going to come up short. Michael. Sure, you can hear the result of that one below us. A minute and a half, period number 1. Zeta taking his time. There's a foul on Sprague. That'll put Brad's pass in the bonus. And Rosetta will shoot a couple to add to Roseburg's miseries. They're having a tough time here in quarter number 1. Rosetta's good with 1. Vrabel back into the game, by the way. And he'll get a second one. Scott has 2 that I have him down for. Here's another one up. That one's no good. Grabbed out of there by Bronx Eli. Bronx Eli all the way to the hoop. And he'll lay that one home. Out of bounds. Roseburg turns it over. They were looking for Michael underneath, but it went right past him out of bounds. 57 seconds to go in the quarter. McKittrick. Dedman back in the game. To Bronx Eli. Underneath, put it in off the glass, no good. Rosetta's there to grab the rebound and put it back, though. $20-point lead right now for the Cavemen. Scott dribbles into a triple team, but they will keep it off of Dedman. Vrabel He's looking. He gives it off, and that one goes. Put in by Michael that time. Breaks a bit of another mini scoring drought. It's a 4-4 tie. Here's a three. Yes. McKidrick. And that is going to end the quarter at the end of three on the John L. or the end of one on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Grants Pass leads it by 21. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
We return for quarter number two as it's a 28-7 lead on the John L. Scott scoreboard for Grants Pass. This is the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. And we'll just leave our possession arrow where it's at with Roseburg, because that's what will happen next. Trailer. Up? No. Grabbing the rebound. Michael. Looking for a little help. Finally gets it to Scott. Scott gets into the forecourt but can't do much with it. To Frabel. To Egbert. Egbert trying to get it in low and does. But Michael can't do anything with it once he got down there. Now it's going to get stripped. Here comes Grants Pass. Trailer puts it up. No, but he's fouled. First on Michael, and of course the first on Roseburg here in the quarter. A Trailer fouled while shooting. Will take a couple of stabs at it. We mentioned from time to time that free throw shooting at the high school level is an adventure, no matter whether it's boys or girls. Misses a couple, trying to put up foul. Deadman fouls Vrabel. Trying to go up and block it, but I don't think Deadman blocked it as much as he just manhandled Frabel. Frabel gets one in. And another one. 7:08 to go. And a 19-point lead for the Cavemen. Rosetta on the move. Get it down to Rosetta puts it back. Lost his name there for a moment. Gerlitz. And Gerlitz couldn't put it in. Rosetta grabs it and does that though. Now to take it away. Trailer. Directing traffic to Rosetta. Rosetta, no, that one doesn't go. Scott grabs the rebound out of there. He's flying into the forecourt. They say no as Bronx Eli steals that pass. He's going to go all the way to the hoop. That one doesn't go. Rosetta grabs the rebound. Foul. Lobo with the foul. And two coming up for Eli. Bronx Eli. at the line. What do we have? Well, we got all kinds of substitutions. Kimberly returns. Scott will go to the bench. Also coming in. Nope. I guess that's the only substitution. Everybody else was just over there. Bronx Eli at the line. He didn't get any of them. Actually, I think he only got one. They took one away, and that one's no good. Took it away because of a late movement by Grants Pass in the lane. Deadman all the way to the hoop. No good. Put it back in. The other end, Deadman. I think I heard the PA announcer say that it was Gerlitz that put it in. So we're going to go with Gerlitz. Deadman put it up, but Gerlitz there on the other side. Now we got another Roseburg foul. It's on Jaron Leeworthy. I take that back. Let's do this the other way around. Let's take that back there. That's on Bronx Eli. His first. And putting it in is Frabel twice. Trailer. Amaya into the game. Abishai. Amaya. He'll drive. He'll spin. He'll put it up. It doesn't go. Trying to grab that rebound was Gerlitz, but couldn't get it. There's Egbert. He doesn't get that one to go either. Trailer. Looking behind him as Egbert comes running up behind him, but doesn't try to steal the ball. Around to Amaya in the corner. Give it off to McKidrick. McKidrick, offensive foul. That's the first on McKidrick, but now 3 on Grants Pass. Frabel to Michael. Or make that Egbert have it. And then to get it off to Kimmerly. And Kimmerly will get it there on the baseline drive. 5 minutes left. Second period. To Gerlitz. And Gerlitz goes off of Roseburg. Sprague will return, replacing Egbert. And a mini conference down below between the officials. Nope, they're going to say it's Grants Pass ball. Nope, Roseburg ball. I was right the first time. Looking over there at the... Okay, we're all right here. Vrabel in the corner. Now he gets it back. Going to begin a drive. Can't get a shot off. So I give it up to Michael. Gets it around to Lobo. Cross-courted for 3. Yes. Kimberly with that 3-pointer. Amaya. Here's Gerlitz for 3. That one doesn't go. Amaya with a rebound and a push on Roseburg, I believe. It is on Lobo. 3 teams fouls apiece. Rosetta returns. And Deadman didn't get it set for 3, takes the baseline, pops it back out to Gerlitz. Gerlitz around to Amaya to Gerlitz. Back to Amaya, around to Trailer. Down there in the corner was Dedman, but nobody saw him. There goes Rosetta spinning in the lane, and his little reverse shot is good. Have to add Rosetta's points up here. Looks like he's going to have a 20-point first half the way this is going. We'll get a break and maybe take care of that. Lobo, we're down to 3.5 to go. Lobo for 3. That's no good. And they're going to call a foul on Grant's pass. It's on Amaya. Rosetta has 18. And Frabel just keeps putting him in from the foul line. He is 5 for 5 as he gets ready for number 6. 6 for 6. He's going to get one more because he was fouled while shooting a three-pointer. Six for 7. He missed that one. Rosetta to Amaya. Around the trailer. There's Rosetta again. Lay it in. One more time. That's 20. In the first half for Rosetta. Long 3. No good. Rosetta with the rebound. Dedman. Spinning, twisting, off the glass. He's got it. Back out to a 20-point lead. That's where about the biggest lead that Grants Pass has had yet tonight. There's Sprague, but he'll take care of all of that as that little spin shot works. 38-20. 2.5 to go in the second period. Gerlitz for 3. No. Tipped around, but Roseburg's going to come out of there with it. Sprague has it. He's driving. He goes up against Rosetta. Rosetta rejects it, and they say it's off of Sprague. Rosetta gets it to trailer. We approach 2 minutes now. We're at 2 minutes left in the half. Looking for somewhere to go. McKendrick to trailer and a foul on Roseburg. It's on Lobo. That's 3 on Lobo. So that'll send Lobo to the bench for a season. Not a long time considering that we're pretty close to halftime anyway. There's a nice inbound pass to trailer, and trailer will put it in. 6 for trailer. Sprague. Around to Frabel. Frabel gets loose. Frabel going to the hoop. He spins it up. It doesn't go. Grabbing the rebound is Dedman. Grants Pass will bring it in and see if they can't get this lead out to even more. Amaya to McKendrick to trailer. Dedman didn't take it. Dedman saw the lane and drove it instead and lays it in. Biggest lead of the night, 22 right now for the Cavemen. Scott into the corner, it goes to Kimmerly. Kimmerly going to get it off to Sprague. Sprague gets that one to roll in. McKendrick again. No, that time it doesn't go. Kimmerly with the rebound, bounce it ahead to Scott. Scott fires for 3. Yes. 15 seconds left in the second period. Trailer to McKittrick, who fires a three. No. Betamaya grabs a rebound, gives it off to Rosetta. Rosetta puts it in, and that's the way we're going to end the half at halftime here in the Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium on the John L. Scott scoreboard. It is Grants Pass 44, Roseburg 25. We are back with halftime right after this timeout on Table Rock Sports, Time.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning.
We return to Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium halftime as where we're at, and on the John L. Scott scoreboard, a huge lead for Grants Pass at 44-25. A 19-point lead is not their biggest lead of the game. They had a 22-point lead at one point, and obviously have let it slip just a little bit. This game started off at a 4-4 time, then all of a sudden Grants Pass went on a run. They were up 15-4. They were up 19-5 at one point, and eventually after the first quarter got it out to a 25-7 lead. Roseburg did a much better job of scoring in the second quarter as they put 18 on the board, holding Grants Pass to 16, so they improved a little bit in the second quarter, but unfortunately for Roseburg, you might have dug too deep of a hole in quarter number one. The individual scoring looks like this. Roseburg is led by the 5 of Scott, well, the 6 actually. It's Tristan Frabel, all from the foul line, as he's 6 of 7 from the foul line. 5 then for Harrison Scott and Jaden Kimmerly. 4 for Preston Sprague, 3 for Gannon Egbert, and 2 for Gavin Michael. And as we always tell you, stats are unofficial. Meanwhile, for Grants Pass, they are led of the 22 of Jordan Rosetta. They plan to close him down and not let him do what he does, and that is just shoot from close range. Doesn't seem to be working. I think Roseburg's probably going to have to come up with something else. That's going to be the idea, because that idea isn't working. Although I will say, often Rosetta slows down in the second half, so we'll see if that's the case tonight. Meanwhile, they also have 6 from James Traylor, 5 from Bronx Eli and Grady McKittrick, 4 from Caden Dedman, and 2 from Preston Gerlitz. We'll do our usual run around the conference. When we return, we'll do that next at the halftime here on TableRockSports.net.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Don't miss the President's Day sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Super.
Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Brothers and enjoy your favorite treat. Dutch Brothers supports the communities that support them. And for over 30 years, there is no better place after the game than Abby's Pizza. Make new memories at Abby's. Otherwise, going on tonight, as usual, there's just a couple more games being played. South Eugene has the night off, as North Medford is taking on South Medford. And let me see what time it is. That game basically is just getting started over there on the Panther home floor. So we'll see how that turns out. South Medford right now is beginning to be a pretty strong contender to win the title. Meanwhile, Sheldon is at Willamette. And Sheldon, we'll take a look here in just a second. Sheldon is on top of the league with a 6-0 record as we start down the second half. We really don't have that much longer for winter sports, people. In 2 weeks, it's time for the state swim meet, and then after that, it's just championships after championship throughout the state at varying levels in different sports. So not much time left to get things done. 2 games this week for most of the teams means you're going to be down to only 4 games left in conference play for a good majority of them. But Sheldon at 6-0 leads the way. South Medford's right behind at 5-1, and then South Eugene, who is not playing tonight, at 4-2. As we say, if Grants Pass can get up there, get their 4th win, they might trail by a half, but at least they'd be in better shape than they're in at the moment. So a win would be really nice. It'll be time for the second half when we come back on TableRockSports.net.
Sports are in trouble, and officials are in extreme demand.
So we're looking for people like you.
Former athletes,
Parents and community members.
what it takes is attention to detail.
A positive attitude and respect for the game.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
Because the hard truth is,
No ref, no game. Play ball.
And we welcome you back to Heater Newman Memorial Gymnasium as we get ready for quarter number 3. Roseburg looking for their first win of the season. At the way it's going right now, it doesn't appear that that's going to happen. I'll have to find a win from somebody else because Grants Pass isn't going to give them one this season. This will be a 3-0 sweep here if Grants Pass continues to lead this one. Roseburg should start the ball with a here in half number 2, which is what they will do. So let's see if Grants Pass can just put this one away and make this a game that's not in doubt as Scott misses the opening shot for the Indians. McKidrick with the rebound to Dedmon. Rosetta Berg is out there. And here's McKidrick for 3. That one rolls off the rim. Michael, or make that Egbert, had it there for a moment. Into the middle, gonna have a travel. Frable turns it over. Trailer around now, and he's got it to Rosetta. Dedmon, and taken away. Egbert has it, but he'll have to hold up. And now he gets it off, and there's a lay-in by Sprague. McKidrick bumped off. Around the trailer now. To Rosetta, to McKidrick. One pass too many that time. Frable picks it off. Continues to be with Roseburg after Dedmon knocks it out of bounds. 6:28 to go, third period. Frable drops it. Ooh, that was awfully close to over and back. Egbert to Scott. Scott for 3. No, that one's in and out. Rosetta will bring it up himself and hand it off to Trailer. Trailer will drive the lane. Trailer will give it to Rosetta, and Rosetta's got 24. If they don't figure out how to stop him, Rosetta's going to end up with 30 tonight or more. Frable on the reverse. He's good. Trailer out to Berg to McKidrick. Bounce it to Rosetta. He has another free lane, and he has another basically free bucket because there was nobody there to defend him. And this is out. Nope, foul. Let me get my fouls back to 0 where we should be. It's actually 1 now on Grants Pass. Berg picks up his third. Egbert with the inbound. He'll drive the lane. Trailer's there. Tips it away. Berg with the rebound. They're going to leave him in for the moment. Trailer. Over to McKidrick. To Rosetta. Back to McKidrick. Now they're trying to double team whoever has the ball. This will eventually prove to be dangerous. Rosetta swings it out to Dedman. Back to Berg. Berg puts it up off the glass. Out doesn't go. Sprague will sky high for the rebound. And he'll come into the court and he'll lay it in. No, he's trying to dunk it. He didn't get the dunk. And then it goes to Berg, and Berg will lay it in. Scott, nope. We got a 30-second timeout by Roseburg. Nope. Do we have a timeout? Do we not have a timeout? They're all over there gathering at the bench like it's a timeout. Now the official says no timeout, so we'll put it back. I'm not sure what that was about. Egbert loses it, but Michael is right there to pick it up and stick it back in. 4-13 and a 19-point lead. Trailer looking for a shot. He isn't going to get one. Dedman around to McKidrick. Back to Berg to Trailer. Trailer to Dedman. Dedman all the way to the basket. That one isn't any good. Rosetta tips it out. And on a rebounding action, we have a foul. It's on Rosetta. His second. With 3:50 to go. A long three by Scott. Yes. A long three that time. 3:35 left in the second period. Trailer in and out. Give it off to Dedman, to Berg, and now it's going to be taken away. Coming down here on the other end. Ooh, almost losing it. That was a bad shot, and it's going to be tipped out of bounds. It's off of Roseburg. Grants pass. Scott put that up. It's a great shot as Bronx Eli checks in for Weston Berg. Berg will sit down for a little bit. He has 3 fouls. McKendrick to Trailer. Now they get it around to Bronx Eli. Bronx Eli will drive it home strong to the hoop, and he'll put it in. 7 on the night for Eli, for Bronx. And the same. There's a long three by Kimberly. Kimberly, no good with it though. Here comes Grant's pass again. McKidrick gives it off the Trailer in the middle to Rosetta. Rosetta back to McKidrick. McKidrick can't take advantage of the pick. Rosetta will fire a 3. Yes! That's his first 3 tonight. As I say, he doesn't shoot them very often. Doesn't mean he can't make them. He just doesn't shoot them very often. Scott on a drive. He'll put that one up. It doesn't go. Tipped out of bounds. Roseburg. So 22, 24, 26. And Rosetta's at 29 after that 3-pointer. All the way back to Kimberly. Kimberly up, in and out. Rosetta with another rebound. The Trailer. McKidrick to the middle, to the foul line. Jumper, no good. Rosetta with the rebound. Ooh, missed McKidrick. Jordan Rosetta, the quarterback for the Grants Pass Cavemen. Had him in the end zone that time and threw just a little wide. McKidrick couldn't quite catch up with him. A minute 45 to go. Another three by Scott. That one is no good. Rosetta with another rebound. To McKittrick. To Trailer. Back around to McKittrick. Dumps it off to Rosetta. Rosetta's going to go to the lane. He didn't get that one as that scoop hit the bottom end of the rim, but he did get fouled. Foul is on Sprague, his third. Only the first on Roseburg as a team, and at the line is Rosetta. One more.